Facebook Live. What's happening, guys? I told you guys yesterday that I was here to add value and that I want to help this community and I want to help, anyone that I can, honestly. So I'm going to post this on my personal page and on my business page for the web design and SEO development. So that way, everyone that I touch can receive some of this value. So today, the topic of discussion is going to be local businesses, local SEO, how to get your business found on Google, how to get your business ranked in the search engines, how to get your name in the little snack pack, which is what us in web development we call the snack pack, the three little businesses that come up on the left hand side of your screen on your computer, or the ones that come up first as far as local businesses go when you Google a business on a phone. So first and foremost, thank you guys for having me a part of this group. I've received a lot of value and I want to continue to add that value myself. So first let me get some good coffee here. Alright, so first things first, Google Maps and website. If you don't have a website, you should get a website. It's cheap. I can explain to you how to do it. It's not difficult at all. If you want some practice, there are Web 2.0 formats that use WordPress. WordPress would be, the way that you build the website. If you go to Tumblr, if you have a Tumblr account, you already know how to use WordPress. If you know how to use WordPress, you can build a website, no problem. You can start with those, but I wouldn't want to put those as the web address on your particular business in reference to Google Maps. Now, Google Maps, you want to claim your business. You want to put your business on Google Maps. It's a pretty simple process. If you have a home-based business, you can just use your home address. Pardon me. You can use your home address. They'll send you a little postcard with a code. You go ahead and type that code in. It's verified. You can add pictures of your business, your product, what you do, all of your contact information. And that would be the first major citation. The next step is going to be, obviously going through all of the other avenues that you can to receive citations. Layman's term citations are just basically your business's name, address, and phone number in different areas of the internet. And the different sites that have your name, address, and phone number, depending on their authority. Google has authority on certain sites. So the longer they've been around, the more trustworthy they are, the more clout that the citation is going to provide. So first things first, you want to go with Google Maps. Yext is next, top on the list. Other citation sites, just to name a few, Facebook is even a citation site. You put your business on Facebook, you put the location where it's at, the telephone number. Google recognizes that as a citation from a valid source from Facebook. You've got MapQuest. I know I got some chuckles when I mentioned that in my last video. Nobody uses it anymore, but I believe it's still used in a lot of other countries, and it's trying to gain market share once again. So they are recognized, they've been around forever, so they have the domain authority, and just put your business on there. It's not going to hurt. You're not looking to get business from these places that you're putting your citations. You want your name spread out in as many avenues as you can online, okay? And that's going to bring you higher in the search engines, and that's going to increase your capacity to get into the snack pack, which is where most people find a local business. Most people don't scroll down to the web page. You don't need to be on the top of Google. You need to be in the top of Google Maps. That's the major key in local business. Now, you've also got City Search, 411.com. You've got Where to Go, Easy Local, Topics, Show Me Local, Local Pages, White Pages, Yellow Pages. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. There's literally thousands. You don't want to use all the thousands. You want to use the ones that are reputable and the ones that have domain authority. So those are easy to find. Local SEO is not difficult. The best way to do it is to get as many citations as possible, and then you'll also want, obviously people to link to your website. I'm not going to get too much into links and backlinks and the values, therein. That's more of the basics on web development. I'll do a video on that as well. We'll also go over some social media stuff, but not in this video. That'll be a video for the future. I just want to add these videos to add value, and anyone who wants to interact during the videos, I would love to answer your questions, to kind of get some clarity on the issue. So the citations are important, and then you would also like to get high quality reviews. Don't pay anybody at Fiverr to give you reviews. Don't try to make a bunch of bogus accounts on Google to try to make reviews. They can tell. They know how old let's just say they can tell. They need to be legitimate. They need to be legitimate reviews, okay? So once you have the citations in place and you start to receive the reviews from legitimate accounts that have been around and in use for quite some time, that's going to raise your visibility in the search engines and in the Google Maps. The next part is going to be YouTube. Most people don't realize this, but YouTube is the second largest search engine online. No kidding. And it's owned by Google. So if you have a website, you definitely want to put a YouTube video on it. Put that YouTube video on it. Google is going to push it a little bit harder because they want their content out there. Currently, Facebook and Google are in a battle. Facebook wants some of the video space. So that's why these videos, these live videos are blowing up the way that they are, because Facebook is pushing it into the market so that they can try to gain some market share. They want to figure out more ways to gain ad revenue, but that's just business. But these are tools and situations that we're able to take advantage of. So to touch on something else, you've got the Web 2.0 applications. If you're not comfortable with building a website, it's really cheap to do it. It's not difficult. But if you want to play with WordPress, go to Tumblr. Make yourself a Tumblr account. You can still get traffic to your Tumblr account. You just need to create decent content, get people engaged. And then you need to obviously get as many citations and as many links to the social media networks that you can, as many as you can manage. You want to make sure that you've got obviously your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You've got the Snapchat, but you've also got a lot that people don't recognize. So you've got Pinterest, you've got Tumblr, you've got Blogger, you've got Reddit. There's a lot of these formats. They have huge following, a huge group of people. It may not work for every area, every type of business, but the more things that are linked to your business, the more visibility you're going to get online. I created a website for my girlfriend. She has a pet sitting business, and I know you think, okay, that's not really a competitive niche, and that's true. That's very true. It's not a competitive niche. But we live in Palm Beach County. We live in one of the most densely populated counties on the planet, South Florida, and there's a lot of money here. There's a lot of pet sitters. So for me to get her to the top of Google, to get her into the snack pack, to have her have so much business that she's raised her prices twice and still has to turn down clients, I think that speaks for itself. So these things are not difficult. I did them all myself. I learned how to do them all myself. I can explain to you how to do them yourself. So this is where I want to add the value. Local businesses, put your business on Google Maps, add the photographs, connect your business to a website on Google Maps, and then get as many citations as you possibly can through, again, the avenues that we spoke about. Facebook is a citation site. If you have a business page, you put the address and the phone number, that's a citation. You go on Yelp and you add your business to Yelp, that's a citation with your name, phone number, and address. All citation is a name, number, and address on another site that's linking back to your site. And it's better when you have a website, because most of these places allow you to add your website, which would be a link back to your website from a website that has a high domain authority. These are all keys. I'm not trying to bore you or get in any jargon or anything like that. I just want you to know the tools, the mechanics of it. It's really simple. Any help that you guys might need with building a website or doing local SEO or trying to advertise your business through local avenues, hit me up. I appreciate Kyle watching the video. That's great that I got, some eyeballs on me. So anybody who needs help from me in this arena, I definitely would love to help you. There'll be more videos to come in reference to social media management, social media advertising, social media optimization. We're going to touch on that. We'll touch on some of the basic web development and just, basically getting you a website. Most people's businesses only need an online business card, for lack of a better term. They just need information about your business, your contact information, and what you do. That's it. But it gives you legitimacy. And then it also gives you a legitimate email address. So for me, it'd be like jason@xyz.com, and the name of my business is xyz.com. So that gives legitimacy. It allows people to appreciate the fact that you put in the effort, and most people don't realize how easy it is to accomplish those things. So I'm here to help. I want to help you guys. This is what I did for the local guys, the guys who have local businesses. This also works for car salesmen. For real estate agents, even if you don't want to put the agency or the car dealership's address because it's already in Google Maps, you can use your home address. If you don't want to use your home address, you can get a mailbox. Don't go with FedEx, UPS. Google's kind of keen on those, but there are a lot of mom and pop mailbox places where you can receive mail, and that brick and mortar building would be your address for your business. So that's all I've got for right now. The dogs are going kind of crazy. I guess I got to get them out. But any questions, guys, feel free to reach out to me. Thanks again.